I'm Sophia Walter with the Falcon Media New Content Team, and today we're asking the question, who's your favorite professor on campus?
My favorite professor is Chris Cavera because he does all my audio classes, and that's my favorite subject right now.
He's a music professor. His name is Dr. Schnipke. I love him. He's just a great conductor, and he helps, the vocal department in the best way possible.
I would say that my favorite professor is Donna Greenwald. She was very hard in class, but you get a lot out of it, and just the stuff that she said about business and marketing is just wonderful to get to know that stuff.
My favorite professor was the beginning of this semester. I had a computer science class with Ronald Conway. He is probably one of the best professors ever. He's just a lot of fun, and but he knows how to teach, and he knows when it's serious and when we can slack off a little bit.
Richard Schnipke, he's the men's course director, and he does collegiate choir. I just think he really knows what he's talking about when he's teaching our choirs in class. He's like the perfect example of knowing your craft.
My favorite professor on campus is Dr. Gene Poor. I started my own business last summer, an ice cream shop, and he was there as a mentor and a friend just to help me through the whole process, and he still helps me through anything I have questions on.
Right now I'd have to say Dr. Shannon Polini because I love the class and how she can, pretty much every lecture she has, she can relate it to her experiments, so that's just cool.
My previous professor, Tessa Piles, was my favorite. She teaches, the class I took was Women's Studies 2000, and because she was very engaging with all the students, and she just made it feel so welcoming talking about difficult topics.
So far, my favorite professor would probably be Professor Mayer. He's my marketing professor. I think he's my favorite so far just because he takes all the lessons and kind of makes them realistic and uses examples and real life scenarios that he went through. And that's pretty interesting to me just because I'm doing that myself, and I find that very fascinating compared to maybe my other professor, which I'm not going to name, but he just goes through the book and goes through the definitions, so class is pretty boring, but other than that, that's probably it.